Greetings, fellow gamers. Today, we are here to discuss the latest updates and the speculations surrounding the highly anticipated. Sit back and let's dive in. First things first, let's talk about the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC release date. From the latest updates, we know that the DLC will be available to players from March 10th, 2023. Yes, you heard that right. March 10th, 2023, which is just around the corner. Exciting times ahead. So the first thing that caught my attention was who is the blonde figure on Torrent in the Shadow of the Erdtree. So I have made some research and there are a few possible characters that the blonde figure could be. One of them is Miquella, the godly brother of the legendary swordsman and goddess of wrath Malenia. While Miquella is mentioned often in Elden Ring, he is never seen, making him a prime candidate for the mysterious figure, cursed with eternal youth and unable to reach adulthood. Miquella tried to cure both his own curse and his sister's wrath by creating the Erdtree and entering a coma inside a cocoon. However, Mog stole Miquella away and has been waiting for him to wake up since, hoping to become his consort and gain power accordingly. Miquella's blonde hair, seen briefly in-game, matches that of the figure in the promotional shot, and the Empyrean has been both a conspicuous absence and something of a ticking time bomb in Elden Ring lore. Another possibility is Fea, the deathbed companion who hangs around the round table hall. She has her own quest focused around death, decay, and the return of undead gods. While her quest can be fulfilled in the core game, it's entirely possible she's coming back. Like in the picture, Fea is blonde under her hood, and with the whole shot looking especially bleak, it's possible she's in her way to take advantage of the general necromantic, entropic vibes of the area. Malenia, the super boss in Elden Ring, is also a possible candidate. While she's not blonde when we see her, she's a redhead like her father Radagon. It's entirely possible that wasn't always the case. A demigod cursed with the scarlet rot by a greater deity. It's possible we're seeing a past or future version of Malenia without the rot. It's entirely possible that Malenia was a blonde like her mother and brother, only gaining the red hair when the curse kicked in. Oh, and speaking of her mother, Queen Marika the Eternal, the true queen of the lands between, is another possibility. Marika is a blonde figure whose hair seen in the intro cinematic matches that of the new figure. Pretty close. Marika's fate changed depending on what ending you choose in Elden Ring. But again, we wouldn't put it past FromSoftWare to have this DLC set far in the past or the future. She's also heavily associated with the Erdtree, so it makes sense for her to be involved in some way. Lastly, there is Malenia, the Finger Maiden who helps you level up. While the blonde figure doesn't really look like Melina, there are a couple of facts to give both. First, Melina is the character who gives you control of Torrent and is the only character really associated with the Horned Horse. And secondly, it's a largely prevalent theory that Melina is a sacred daughter of Queen Marika. So if she embraced her heritage a little more, that might be reflected visually by switching her hair to something more like her mother. And now we are all curious, what will the Elden Ring DLC be about? So while there is no official word on what to expect, we can make some educated guesses based on the lore and content in the game. Will it introduce new enemies, weapons, spells, and locations? Will it expand on the story, characters, and themes of the base game? We can't wait to find out. And that's all we have for you today. We hope you are excited as we are for the upcoming Elden Ring DLC. Keep an eye out for more updates, and until then, keep playing and keep exploring the beautiful and dangerous world of Elden Ring. Hope you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe to our channel and leave a like below, and hope you enjoyed this video. We will be updating as soon as we get an update from the Elden Ring, and thank you so much. Goodbye.